Very good day, Dr. Zaliza. My name is Liu Chen-yin, metric number AD150231. Now I will present about the project of the industrial engineering. The project of industrial engineering is generally consists of 6 elements, which is introduction, literature review, methodology, result and analysis, discussion and suggestion for improvement, and lastly the conclusion. Now I will present the part of introduction. Firstly, let me explain about what is meant by industrial engineering. Industrial engineering is the branch of engineering that concern with the optimization of complex systems, processes, or organizations by implementation of integrated system of people, materials, informations, and equipments. In this project, we have selected the KLUANG coffee powder factory as the company that we investigate the problem and propose the suitable solution for them. Throughout the interview section and the observations, we have found that the company has generally two problems. The first will be the underutilization of workstations, machines, and people by current production flow, and also the extra quantity of stocks of material by the current ordering material. The objective of this project is to design a smooth production flow for the optimization of productivity. Second, to minimize the number of workstations and equalize the workload among the operators. Thirdly, is to ensure that the materials are available for the productions, and lastly, to maintain a minimum inventory, but also ensure the right quantity of material is available at the right time to produce the right quantity of final product. The scope of the project is limited to the involvement of the production flow and the inventory management of the company only, and line balancing technique is applied to study the production flow, and also the material requirement planning is applied to maintain the effective inventory level. Next, I will pass to my friends to present about the part of literature review. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Samuel. Now I will proceed the presentation with the literature review. So based on the study, an assembly line consists number of working stations. For example, K equal to 1 until infinity M. Arranged along a conveyor belt or similar mechanical material handling equipment. The workpiece or jobs are consecutively launched down the line and are moved from station to station. At each station, the cycle time is determined from repeated operation. In general, the line balancing problem consists of ultimately partitioning the assembly work among all stations with respect to some objective. So for this purpose, the total amount of work necessary to assemble a workpiece is split up into a set V equal to 1 until infinity, represented by symbol M, of elementary operation named tasks. Tasks are indivisible units of work, and thus each task is associated with a processing time, also referred as a task time. So due to a technological and organizational requirement, tasks cannot be carried out in an arbitrary sequence but are subject to precedence constraints. So a precedence graph is used to summarize all the general input parameters of a particular assembly line balancing. This graph contains a node for each task. Node west which equal the task time, and arc reflecting direct as well as path reflecting indirect precedence constraint. So this can be seen like the picture shown below. So based on the study of Becker, they review about there is few kind of line assembly problem. For example, single model line, mixed model line, multi-model line, parallel ties, and U shape. So for parallel workstation and task, It can use to resolve a conflict that one or more tasks are performed with a task greater than the desired cycle time. It is done by dividing the initial workstation into identical stations, then execute the same tasks provided with the same equipment. For the U-shaped assembly line basic problem is arranged in U-shape, where the arrangement allows two workpieces at different positions on the line can be handled during the same cycle. So next, we also use the MRP, Material Resource Planning. So based on a study of GQ, they discuss one of the production planning models are called capacitated lot sizing model, which is suitable for process in the industry. There are two assumptions that have been made, which are production resources have a limited capacity, where the resources can produce only one type of product at a time and are not very flexible. This means that a significant amount of setup is required to change production from type of one product to another. Second, demand for all products is deterministic and time varying. It has to be satisfied without backlogging, which that the production plan should be built so that perfect customer service level is achieved. So in this method, there are two costs are taken into account, which are setup costs and inventory holding costs. Setup costs are the costs incurred when changing the resources configuration from one type of products to another one, while the inventory holding costs are the opportunity costs for capital as well as for the direct cost for storing goods. So to minimize setup costs, production should be run with large batch but at the expense of high inventory costs. On the contrary, inventory levels can be kept low if production of product is run with frequent and small batches but at the expense of high setup costs. There are three features in this model, which are number of resources, number of levels, and pending horizon discretization. Number of resources is the main key in determining the products can be made on one single machine or multiple machines. Number of levels define the production may be a single level or multiple level. Single levels mean that the product is directly obtained from raw materials after processing a single operation. But multi-levels is a parent-component relationship between items in which the output of an operation is an input for another operation. And the planning horizon discretization is the lot sizing problems can be either big bucket or small bucket. Big bucket is the time period is long enough to produce multiple type of item, and small bucket problem is the time period is so short that only one type of item can be produced in each time period. Thank you. Now I will pass to my friend.
My name is Ting Kaiwan. Today I'm going to present about the methodology of the project. So there are two methods that we are using for this project, which line balancing and the material requirement planning. For line balancing, it is the process of designing a smooth production flow based on a task allocation. It is to ensure the achievement of desired output rate with the minimum workstation. So the procedure of to perform line balancing is firstly we need to construct a precedence diagram. Next we need to measure the cycle time for the whole process, which given by the formula of 1 over R, where R is the desired output rate. Next we need to calculate the theoretical minimum number of workstation, which is given by the formula Tm is equal to the total number of assembly time over the cycle time. Next, from the precedence diagram, we need to find out the real number of workstation and make a comparison with the theoretical minimum number of workstation, so that it is able to measure the line efficiency of inline balancing. For the next method, which is the material requirement planning MRP, is a system that used to calculate the material and component required to manufacture a product. It consists of three major components, which the material on hand and identifying the material needed and also the scheduling in purchasing. For the procedure of MRP, firstly we need to product a tree structure so that we able to know what things we need to buy or purchase for our product. And next we need to perform the lot size ordering rules so that every type of material, the lead type of the purchasing order, and also the lot size of the material can be known.
Good morning, my name is Wong Hing Yu. Now I would like to present about the result and analysis for the problem faced by KLUANG Coffee. The method that we use to solve the problem is the line balancing. The coffee powder production process, it consists of 7 tasks, which the tasks include mix, roast, cooling and stir, bring, package cutting, labeling and last packaging. The performance time for each job is the mix is 3 minutes, roast is 15 minutes, cooling and stir 10 minutes, bring 5 minutes, package cutting 8 minutes, labeling 5 minutes, and last packaging 14 minutes. The precedence diagram of coffee powder production at the first beginning is presented in a straight line. Then the operation time daily is 480 minutes. The average daily demand of production is 30 coffee bags with 40 small bags of coffee powder each. The cycle times C equal to 480 divided by 30, which is equal to 16 minutes per unit. The theoretical minimum number of workstations is equal to 4 stations. For the real workstation, we have to do the table. So for the station 1, the task going in the station is the task A, which the idle time is 30 minutes. So for the station 2, the task B will go in the station 2. The cumulative time of station 2 is 15 minutes and the idle time is 1 minute. Station 3 consists of task C and D. The cumulative time is 15 minutes and the idle time is 1 minute. Task 4 consists of task E and F, which the cumulative time is 13 minutes and the idle time is 3 minutes. Last is station 5, which consists of task G. The cumulative time is 11 minutes and the idle time is 5 minutes. So for the real workstation, the number is 5. So for the efficiency of the process is equal to 80%. That's all from me. Thank you.
Very good day to Dr. Saliza. My name is Jason. I'm going to continue from the result and analysis part. After the line balancing, there will be a material requirement planning that have been done in the KLUANG coffee powder factory. So in order to produce the white coffee powder, there is a few ingredients that needed in ratio to produce the white coffee powder, which are the Arabica coffee bean, Robusta coffee bean, and sugar. For the Arabica coffee bean, they will take a ratio of 2, Robusta coffee bean will take a ratio of 1, and then the sugar will take a ratio of 2. In order to have a production for, as mentioned for my friend, the daily production of the KLUANG coffee powder factory, there will be 1,200. So for the working days of 5 days, the total production will be 6,000. So in order to produce a 6,000 small bags of white coffee, so the total bags of ingredient is required is 100 bags. So for the material requirement planning, the KLUANG coffee powders factory is implementing the lot size ordering method. So for the bag of ingredient they prepare is 1 week lead time with a bulk size of 50, and then Arabica coffee bean they will have a lead time of 1 week and a bulk size of 50 also, and then the Robusta coffee bean is lead time of 2 weeks with the bulk size of 30, and then the sugars is the lead time of 1 week, and the bulk size is 60. So the product tree of the white coffee powder is shown in the figure. Next will be the lot size ordering. So on a number of week 4, the quantity of 100 packs of ingredients needed. So a lead time of 1 week, which is the third week, is required to have the planned order release. So for the Arabica coffee bean, we will have a lead time of 1 week. So the planned order release will be 1 week before the week 3rd, which is the second week. So for the Robusta coffee bean, then we have a lead time of 2 weeks with quantity of 30. They will take up to 120 in the first week, which is 2 weeks before the 3rd week. And then for sugars, we'll take 1 week before the 3rd week, which is amount of planned order release is 240. That's all for my presentation. Thank you.
My name is Li Xiahui. Next, I'm going to talk about the discussion and suggestion for improvement for the KLUANG coffee powder factory. From the line balancing of coffee powder production, it can be improved by reducing the number of stations of each process so that to increase the efficiency. And we can wisely use the idle time of each station so that to stack the process together and increase the efficiency of the production. The figure below shows the current precedence diagram of powder production and the improved precedence diagram of the powder production. As we can see from the figure, the process E and F can be actually processed together with process A and B, so that the improved line balancing can improve the efficiency of the production. The table below shows the assignment of tasks of each workstation, where the station 1 we have process E, F, and A, and station 2 we have process B, and station 3 we have process C and D, and therefore station 4 we have the process G. And based on the table, we can see that and calculate the efficiency of the production line. The production line, the efficiency is improved from 80% to 100%, which is improved about by 20%. Next, apart from the line balancing of production, the material requirement planning MRP can also be improved. The current MRP of KLUANG coffee powder factory is using lot size ordering, but the lot size ordering method can cause the factory to have extra stocks of Robusta coffee bean and also sugar every week. So the MRP of KLUANG coffee powder factory can actually be improved by changing the lot size ordering method to lot for lot ordering method. The table below shows the MRP method changing from lot size ordering method to lot for lot ordering. As the result shown, by changing the method to lot for lot size ordering, we can eliminate the extra stock every week. So it is a better method compared to the lot size ordering method currently used by the factory. Thank you.
For the conclusions, there are suitable solutions were proposed for the improvement of the industrial system of the company. The first will be the line balancing technique. Line balancing technique is applied to improve the performance of the production flow. The line efficiency is increased from 80% to 100% based on the line balancing technique for the new process flow. Second will be the material requirement planning technique, also called as MRP. The lot size ordering of the company has been replaced by the lot for lot ordering to ensure the sufficient materials for the current production demands. It also eliminates the extra materials for the productions. That's all from us. Thank you.